Hello and welcome to another episode of Smith Street 86. I am Mitch and this is Alice.
Hi.
You might be wondering why Jordan isn't here. She is auditioning for Australia's Next Top Model.
Amazing.
I got cut after the first round.
So did I.
So we've brought Alice along to host instead.
Thanks for having me, Mitch. I'm a big fan of the show.
No worries. So first up, as per usual, we have the 3D printer. Thank you so much, 3D Printer Superstore, for giving us a chance to use your printers.
And as usual, we'll be checking back on the 3D printer throughout the show so you can play along at home.
Sounds good. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm thinking it looks to me like a coin.
Or it could be the start of a kaleidoscope. What do you reckon?
You know, coin, kaleidoscope, you never know.
Maybe it's your life.
We'll just have to wait until the end to really be able to tell, am I
Yeah.
right? So just like a little question, Alice. Have you ever heard of dressage before?
Isn't it horses in dresses or something like that?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Now we're going to go to the hills of Melbourne, where Libby Rogers trains and rides in professional level dressage. She is an inspiring athlete with big dreams. So let's check out her story.
So a lot of the moves that we do, there is debate that it started with the military, that we get the horses to go sideways, we get them to do small circles, which are called pirouettes. We asked them to rein back, and they were all military moves when people were fighting and going to war on horseback. And then it became in the about the 17th century, then they started doing performances of classical dressage. I love the artistry of it. I love the training of the horse. I find it really, I like the challenge of actually training a horse, but I actually also like the harmony that comes with it as well. And I think I like the fact that ultimately your goal is to make the horse dance and to make it look seamless. Ollie he's now 14. He was 12 when I bought him, but he was turning 13. He's trained to Grand Prix, which is the Olympic level dressage, and he's just a dude. He's really cool, calm, gentle, patient, but pretty talented as well, so I'm really lucky to have him. Because someone else had trained Ollie, I was asking him to do different moves, and he would do something completely different. Or sometimes I'd just sit a certain way and he would suddenly start doing pirouettes or doing half pass or flying changes, and I'd be thinking, why are you doing this? I don't know what I've done. So for a long time, actually, it took me a while to get the confidence to ride him, because I'd be riding him and then suddenly he'd do something, oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. In the end, I had to become more assertive in saying, no, Ollie, this is how I want it, and you only do that when I ask you to. So there's had to be a bit of a shift in who the leader is and who calls the shots. Yeah. A dressage horse has to be an athlete, but it has to be an athlete like a gymnast is, or a ballet dancer is, or even a ballroom dancer. So in order to execute the moves correctly, they have to have a lot of strength and a lot of fitness. So this year I've been doing a lot of work on building his strength and fitness. In about 6 months, I want to be competitive in Prix St George, not just riding a test. And I hope in a year's time I'll be riding Grand Prix on him.
So I guess dressage isn't really just horses in dresses.
I wish it was though.
Yeah. So next up, it's time for this week's Top 10. And our Top 10 this week is Top 10 Pixar movies by grossing.
Okay, here we go. Number 10, Brave. Number 9, Cars.
Yes.
Number 8, Toy Story 2.
Oh, cute.
Number 7, Monsters Inc. Number 6, The Incredibles.
Love The Incredibles.
Number 5, Monsters University. Number 4, Up.
Yes.
Number 3, Finding Nemo. Number 2, Inside Out.
Oh, my favourite.
And number 1, Toy Story 3.
No surprise.
Now we'll head over to a quick life hack and then we'll be right back after the break. Hi and welcome back to Smith Street 86. Now before we get started on our next segment, let's have a quick look on the 3D printer.
Ooh. What do you think it is, Mitch?
I think it could be like a stack of pancakes.
Ooh, or maybe waffles.
Or maybe we're just really hungry right now
That's true.
and we can't stop seeing food.
Can it print food? That would be amazing.
Oh my God. Yes, it prints food, so.
So now we have to go over to our Chat That crew, and the topic this week is all about pets.
Here we go.
We're talking about house pets today.
Yep,
Furry animals. Have you got some at home?
I do. I have 2. Moved down from Cairns and Mum and Dad have all my pets up there with them.
I have a dog.
A dog, 2 dogs, 2 cats, some birds.
Wow,
Yep,
lots of birds
yep.
too. Wow, so it's a noisy home back at Mum and Dad's.
Cat.
A cat. Had a lot of cats today. It's either cats or dogs. We had one bird, which was interesting. But what's the name of this cat?
Chewy.
I'm a cat person, but we can only get a dog, so I just dealt with what I got, you know what I mean?
Probably less maintenance.
I am not a cat person at all, at all. They're my husband's.
Ooh, I say dogs are outside and cats are inside. I don't have to pick up their...
They're puppies.
Yeah, that's...
And what kind of cat is Princess?
They're both Himalayan, like fluffy Himalayans.
Both male cats, they're brothers.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So what's the funniest thing your cats have done?
Lazes around all day, can sometimes catch a ball, and always a good companion to talk to when I'm sad.
When I'm cooking my dinner, he likes to sit up on the stool and he likes to touch me as I go and get different things off the counters.
I don't know if cats should be walked around on leash though, should they?
Some cats can be. Yeah.
Wow, learning new things every day. Hey Jimmy!
Hi, Jim.
Get off the couch, Jimmy. Get off the couch.
Off the table.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Do you have any pets, Alice?
I don't, but my friend has a pet snake and it got lost in his house once.
Oh,
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so our next story is about the Student Life and Media Group, otherwise known as SLAM, and the work they do around industries such as Melbourne Polytechnic.
Let's check it out.
Okay, I've been studying with Melbourne Polytechnic for 2 years, and I heard about SLAM since the first time I started studying, and then I joined them about a year ago. I started volunteering, like always come to the event and help them out, and now I got hired.
student life immediate. So we just go around the campuses and do events for the students. So like yesterday we did like bacon and egg breakfast, and then like today we were giving out fruit salad and doing fairy plots and stuff. So, yeah.
I love getting the food made and eating it. And they're always giving away freebies and stuff, so you know, it's always like that.
We're running an event, we have to be unique to make an event. So that's why we have a lot of students be with us, because we are unique. And then if you go to every university, they have their own student union. And what we have here, we actually just want to bring all students together. We give free food, a lot of things to give away. You know, with me, I'm so crazy. I talk to the students. I'll make sure they dance with me if there's music. But the team, we're like family. Me, Mel, Shane, An, Chewy, and Ted, we're like family. We help each other. I have small body, I can't carry heavy things. But that's the best part, to set them up, because they tease me because I'm not strong enough. But I was joking, yeah. Set them up, like have the event, load back to the van, move from campus to campus. That's all my favorite. I mean, I'm so happy working with them. You should join.
And we have Shane Lawty here from SLAM in the studio with us. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, how did SLAM start?
Back in 2011, a review was done on the student activities department, and as a result of that, in 2012, a new team was brought together with a focus on engagement and also communication to students. So yeah, we've been running ever since.
And how did you get involved?
I'm a full-time staff member, and originally one of three. Now we've got a couple of extras that get involved with us as well.
And can you give me any specific examples of what SLAM does for the students of Melbourne Polytechnic?
So we have 6 campuses throughout Melbourne, and we have generally more than one event a day sort of happening somewhere. So during term time, that is.
Yep.
So we're kept quite busy. We have special theme weeks. We have welcome days. We also have regular programs where we'll visit a campus, you know, every Tuesday for bacon and egg morning tea, or for a conversational English class and that sort of thing.
Cool. And do you have anything exciting planned for next year?
Yes, I think it will be our volunteers program.
Yep.
There'll be lots of opportunities for students to volunteer on campus with our events, and also to assist other students with their events, and also within local community. So we're pretty excited about that.
And how do students get involved specifically with SLAM?
So with our many events that we run, students can quite easily go to our student portal and click on a button to connect. So that will then send them a weekly email to let them know what's happening on every campus. They can also come and see us and talk to us face to face at our events, and find out about the next opportunity to volunteer and get involved. And they can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, which is just /SLAM team. So we get a lot of student engagement through that as well, where students will send us a message or ask questions, or share the photos or videos that we run as well. So that's quite good too.
Great. Thank you so much for coming in, Shane.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to throw to an ad break, but we'll see you soon.
Hi and welcome back to Smith Street 86. Now before we get started, let's check up on our 3D printer.
Great idea, Alice. Let's go.
Ooh, what do you think it is now?
It's some sort of statue.
Yeah, like a sculpture.
Like a sculpture of like a horse.
Well, it could be a lamp.
I'm thinking it's like a chess piece.
A chess piece, yeah.
It could be a chess piece.
I'm with you there, Mitch.
Now it's time for our Tales from the Tram story of the week. Let's have a look.
I was holding a self-help book when a husband and wife walked into my bus, and the husband walked on first holding only a slab of beer, and the wife behind him was holding a small child on her hip and a small child in a pram. and she looked drained and was only still with this man for the kids. So she struggled onto the bus and read the title on my book and says to me, "I could use some of that." I said, "Here, take it," but she politely refused, saying, "No, I couldn't." I said, "I've finished it and I'm just rereading it so you can have it." She took it and sat down on the bus with her kids. 10 days later, she got onto my bus again and told me that the book was amazing and has really opened her eyes, and she feels much better and tries to give the book back to me. But I refused and tell her that her job now is to pass that book on to the next person that might need it. I often wonder where that book ended up.
What a cute story.
I love stories like that.
If you have your own tales from the tram, please contact us on Facebook or Twitter and we'll try and work it into the show.
Do you go to clubs a lot, Mitch?
All the time. When I'm not here, Alice, I'm at the clubs.
Well, our next segment is all about the DJ life in Melbourne. Let's check it out.
All I wanna do is drive home to you, baby. I'm faded. All I wanna do is take you downtown, baby. I'm wasted.
I'm Trav.
I'm Freddie.
We're the Bass Invaders.
Just drive home to you, baby. I'm faded.
Hi guys, we're Mustache Mafia. I'm Michael. I'm Travis. And we're DJs.
Mr. Brightside is always good for a good sing-along. You know, you can take the music right out of the whole club, people will sing it. Mammoth, ever since, you know, Tomorrowland really got that out there. No one really, it was a whole sort of mystery around that track, and now everyone knows every time it comes on, without a doubt, doesn't matter how many people in the room, they're going to dance.
Yeah, I came from a band background, played guitar, played in bands for years before I picked up DJing when I met Freddie. I started working at Room 680 when I was 18, and that was really eye-opening into the dance music industry. Uniting a dance floor is what I really get out of it, is making a group of people that have never met each other unite together to sing along in music. When you've got the crowd in your hand and you know you've got them there and you can take them to the next part of the journey. A lot of it comes to who you know, 100% who you know and how much you're going to work for it.
I was at uni originally and was coming down here actually of all places and really getting into it, and I just found that I really enjoyed the culture, the music and the lifestyle, and started getting a couple of gigs after playing around at home a little bit, and yeah, from there it just kind of steamrolls.
Then one day, a friend of mine got in contact with me about a competition called Your Shot. So I started doing my research, looking into it, decided this is something I would love to do. And at the time, me and Travis were working together. And we'd previously been mates for 2-3 years anyway, best mates. I've gone, you know what, there is a jury section, would you want to sign up with me? One thing after another, here we are.
What's your best dance move, Alice?
Ooh, definitely the sprinkler.
Oh, it's a
What's
classic.
What's yours?
Oh, point the finger, definitely.
Yep,
Saturday
that's a
Night
classic.
Fever.
Love it.
All right, we'll have one last look at the 3D printer, have one more guess, and then we'll do the big reveal. Are you ready? Let's go.
Ooh.
I think we were right. I think it's definitely a statue of a horse or a chess piece.
Yeah.
What do they call that chess piece?
The horse?
I think it's the knight.
Oh, the knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And we were correct. Here it is, the knight from the chess table.
That's a big chess game.
Oh yeah, it's a huge one. It's really nice detail work here.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank our friends over at the 3D Printer Superstore for letting us use their printers. Alice, I think that's the end of our show.
Oh no, well thanks
so
for having
sad.
me.
That's okay.
Don't worry though, Jordan will be back next week, and if you want to keep updated until then, follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Sounds good. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching.
Bye. Eventually they believe their own lies, and the truth becomes so much easier to hide beneath impenetrable layers of cities and roads and the sentimental feelings of white fellas in their homes. The stuff he didn't earn, opportunities handed down on a platter. There's blood on every bit of infrastructure. I want to go back and tell them all stop. Want to wipe my hands of every single drop. Every bit of my luck in this white man's town came at a cost, and it's dragging me